obviously you get that big game winner. What does it feel like when you hit a shot like that? Obviously the crowd here loves you, and just hitting that. What does that mean to you to get that win that way?
Obviously, man, we came close to overtime wins. A bunch of times and losing by free throws kind of devastating. But let's come out and try to get that one. I think everybody wanted that win, especially in overtime. The team just trusted me with the ball, so I just go out there and try to execute.
You seem pretty frustrated after the turnover late in the game, and then come back and you hit the 3 in regulation, and then the game winner in overtime. Did you feel like you wanted to kind of like rectify that one? And
Yeah, that's a point guard. You never want to turn the ball over. Give teams like that any hope, as we did. So I try to keep the ball to myself and try to move on to the next play as I hit the next shot.
How have you improved in those late game situations to be able to hit shots like that at the end of regulation and overtime?
Just knowing that my team trusts me, knowing that T-Lads trust me with the ball in my hand, and me calling some of the plays. So they're trying to use that as a gift and a curse, where you just go out there, just have fun with it, and try to play loose.
What do you feel like you've improved, through that halfway point this year so far?
Yeah, definitely. There's some off the court stuff where I improved with, like just talking more to the guys, getting closer with the guys. I think that helped with on the court stuff.
last year Blaine said this too, and Tyler just said it as well, that you're one of the smartest players that he's been around. Have you always been that way? Like, did you get that feedback when you were in high school and college? Is it something that you've kind of grown into?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of coaches said I was like one of the smartest players once. But I think I just get it from all my oldest brother. They was like just watching them guys. They like way older than me, so just watching them from a distance just helped me a lot.
Your oldest brother, you said?
Yeah, my oldest brother. Yeah.
What have you seen from Anton since he's been here? Obviously, he had some nice passes today, some nice defense. Like, what does he do for this team? How have you seen him grow? Obviously, you've been here for a couple of years now, so him coming in as a rookie, what have you seen him like?
Obviously just him playing harder, rebounding, defending, but just him moving on to the next shot every time, unless he miss one, he just keep moving on to the next shot. I try to keep motivating him, just shoot the ball, brother. It might go in, it might not. It's all about trusting your work, and I see him trusting his work, and it just carry on.
Baylor threw that pass to you a couple games ago on the road there, the full court. Has he surprised you as a passer? Like, what makes him so good at that, you feel like?
I don't. He hasn't surprised me because like once we throw the football, you can see it. Like I asked him when he was playing football last time, you ever played quarterback? He said he grew up playing quarterback, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
JD, you had 22 points in the paint tonight. What were you seeing from the defense that allowed you to attack them like that?
That team is a very aggressive team where they kind of try to beat you up a little bit. Where I think I just try to use my speed to my advantage, my athleticism, and just try to go to the paint, try to get buckets for the team.
Baylor threw 59 touchdowns his senior year, so
yeah, definitely. See.
Tyler told us that you and him, like, he's been sort of playing a little bit of backup point guard, but there were some times today where you guys like played off of each other. How's that been like?
Say again.
Tyler told us that Baylor's been playing like some more point guard stuff, but then there were some times where obviously you're the point guard, so you guys are playing off each other too. What's it been like sort of learning to play off of Baylor as well?
A lot of teams come in and like to take the ball out of my hands. I would say, or pressure me, and we just came in. We talked about it. That you bring the ball up sometime. You can dribble. You can he had 11 assists tonight, 10 assists. So he can dribble the ball. He can pass the ball. So there's a lot of things he can do. So we just try to work on that together and just bring it to the court.
3 years in, you're putting up these big numbers, you continue to make these strides. Is part of you like, what do I need to do to get to the NBA at this point? What do you think it's going to take for you to make that breakthrough despite all the progress you've made?
Honestly, I don't know. I just try to be where my feet are, try to just come out and have fun, just how to play basketball. Anytime I get to play basketball, I'm grateful. So whenever that chance happens, it will happen.
Baylor said, "Be where my feet are," too. Is that something that like you guys have talked about? Is that something Tyler talked about, or are you guys just using the same phrase?
I get it from my mom, but from the Celtics and the main Celtics, we use that phrase as like, be where your feet are, be where you at. Whenever you want to be, whenever you want to go, it'll come.
Just going back to what you said about your brother, do you feel like the intelligence thing was like you were younger, so you had to figure out how to beat him? You kind of using. I'm just trying to figure out that because it is pretty remarkable. Blaine would say it all the time last year. I've never been around somebody so smart, and Tyler's been around like NBA players, like right on the 76ers and the Celtics.
Yeah, it's just they like way older than me, which I had to go. I was smaller. And I used to play up and like in AAU or whatever, so I had to try to use that advantage, and I think I used my IQ as an advantage, just playing up the level.
JD, you had 8 rebounds tonight, which was tied for a team high. How do you position yourself to get rebounds, especially as a smaller guard?
I'm just trying to go in there and hit some guys sometimes. You never know. Try to go in there. You see some loose balls, go in there, put my hand in there and try to get it. But that's just, as a team, I think we talked about rebounding. Every time we win the rebounding battle, I think we win the game. So I just try to go in there, try to help the bigs. They got a lot of work on their hands, so try to go out and grab some rebounds.
And just last thing for me, how often are you in touch with people in Boston? Are you guys, is there regular communication? Are you going through film after main games? Like, what is that process?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of communication. You know, they have a lot of games, we have a lot of games, so it's not as much. But once everybody have like off day, we keep in touch. Sometimes they send film from those guys I can learn from. They send film for me I can learn from. So there's a lot of communication between us.
Is there a point of contact for you normally in Boston, or can it change and be different people?
Yeah, it definitely could be different people. From Joe to Brad, to everybody else. Everybody try to communicate with us.